let's move right along to the next topic, which is the business of food. Ooh, we all love to eat. We all love a good delivery. We love a good takeout moment. But, at this point, there are so many services and so many apps and just like so many experiences that are good and bad. Let's jump in on this. So let's talk about the apps and the services first. Do they work for people? Do you feel like they're like price gouging? Like, what do you think about that?
They for sure price gouge. One of my favorite restaurants in LA to get delivery from is Porto's. Mm-hmm. I went to Porto's in person the other day. There was I was surprised to see the real price of this salad I've been ordering for like 3 months. It's like a $3 difference. Like they tack on $3. I thought the regular price was like $14. Mm-hmm. When I seen like how cheap it was, when I went inside, I was like, no fucking way. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing Uber Eats anymore.
Me owning a restaurant, the corporation who owns like DoorDash, who is delivering, charges the restaurant 30%. Mm-hmm. So in order for the restaurant to be able to make that small profit, they have to increase the price.
So we find out something. Ooh, look at little gems.
Because then there's fees and stuff too that they charge you.
So and that is the corporation who is the owner of that app. Mm-hmm. Being a restaurant owner, when I integrated Uber Eats, Grubhub, and all that, I had, in order for me to get the profit that I would normally get from selling it to a one-on-one person, I would need to increase that by that percentage, so that percentage goes to that company.
I thought the company, like say Uber Eats, gets their money from the fee, because there's also like a taxes and fees that they charge on top of that too. Right. I thought that was their money.
No, they making bank.
So they get the fee from the company that the food is coming through, and they get the fee from you.
They get a driver fee.
Just know what you're doing when you're choosing Uber Eats or these apps that are delivering your food. Everything like what is it? Postmates, all these apps that. So there's a biker convention outside. There's a biker convention. So we're on a brief hold.
You should have seen everybody got silence.
Like one or two, and then it kept going. I was like, damn. How many
it's a whole
there?
Damn. Should I go out there and yell at them? Yeah. Calm down! Oh, there must be. There's a whole motorcycle expo. We'll edit this out.
Wow.
Wow to the wow. Okay, so anywho, we gonna drop back into.
Let me tell you one thing I have with it. We're gonna drop into it right now. I'm gonna tell you, me being Yan, I am the darkness. I'm gonna give it to you. So I've been having a lot of issues with my delivery. Now, there's been places where I go like Robex, and I like their smoothies. I like Jamba Juice. I'm giving everybody a little promotion. Y'all do little things. It's all juice. Y'all mixing the same fruits. It's just a little different way the recipe is. Well, it's been mostly with the deliveries, and a lot of the people that be delivering be unprofessional. Or I be seeing, and that's why I tell them they have like a special instructions. Make sure my shit is sealed. When my food comes to me, I want the bag sealed. Mm-hmm. They like, we put a little stuff. No, if my stuff ain't sealed, I'm going to dispute it, because I had ordered from Robex not too long ago, and there was this person, they didn't really know what to do correctly, how to get into the place, which is easy. You put your flashes on, you get buzzed up, and you deliver my food. I get my food. It was like the whole bowl looked like water. It looked like they took the bowls and just shook them up and put them in the thing, and the bag was open. I was like, no, I'm not eating this. And so I sat there and I complained to Uber Eats regarding it, sent the original photos and everything in there, and then waited for them to get back to me. It used to be instant. Now it's like 48 hours. So I called them back and I said, hey, y'all still haven't did anything with it? They said, oh, do you have a photo of it? I sent that to you 2 days ago. I'm not going to keep the food right there. Oh, we can only give you half of your credit back. So with the delivery apps, they're starting to wear on me a little bit. And then also seeing the disrespect that I see that a lot of these people, they come in and they want you to tip them. And I said, well, you chose
Ooh,
this
the
job.
tipping
The tipping
child.
is getting out of control too. I said, you chose this profession. Nobody forced you to be a delivery driver. But what people want to do now, they want to get rich off of everything. Everybody want to get rich so fast. I said, that's not how it works in the world. You have to work and do stuff. This is Uber's app. This is not your app.
I do tip though, because
I
I
not
feel
tip.
like want to get that shit. So I appreciate it. I pay for convenience, and also too, like some of the delivery drivers take care of my food better than others. So I'll tip you for the extra care that you did.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
that makes sense. So if they go out of their way, because
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
already paying for convenience, that fee,
The-
30% on markup or whatnot.
Right.
But I use Instacart a lot because I don't have the time to be shopping and I'm working or whatever. So when I have the experience of that delivery person really going above and beyond, I go ahead and tip them when they get there, not through the app, because you can tip them through the app, but then that gives them no incentive to go above and beyond.
Right.
But if I know that they're messaging me, they're asking me questions about the product and whatever, then when they deliver my product, I'll tip them cash.
But some of them are rude.
Though. I feel like groceries are different with food. They can see if you put a tip in before.
Yeah, this one too.
But I
Instacart.
feel like I don't trust it if I don't put in a tip. For one, my order ain't gonna get picked up for a long time. But for two, like I don't feel like they wouldn't tamper with it if I didn't give. Like I feel like they would do some shit to it if they see like there's no tip already. So like I don't add the tip.
So you don't
That's a very
I don't.
valid
It's
position.
It's
That's a
weird.
very valid position.
We live in a weird time. Like we're trusting strangers a lot
really
are.
lately
Yeah.
to do the right thing, and I don't. If there's no incentive, like they're for sure not gonna do the right thing. That's just what I think.
Oh,
So like
no.
if you're getting my food and you see like I'm not tipping you, for one, you probably think I'm a shitty ass person, so you're just gonna do whatever to my food, and then.
But just with some of the people like that, there's a huge story, and I know we're going to post this in the video. It was a $20 order, and the guy, it was a big household. They were probably rich, of course. And she said thank you. She tipped him $5, so that's 25% of of $5. And he was like, well, and I don't know what he said fully. I know that he said that thank you for the tip, even though you have this huge house. And she said, okay, thank you, have a nice day. And he was like, F you. And he got fired. Wow. This is all on the news recently. And I'm sitting here like, the ungratefulness of nobody is obligated to tip you anything.
Right.
And I said, there's two I would tip. I would tip servers if the service is good, and I would tip the delivery drivers. I always tip. I'm not going to tip a goddamn cashier. You can kiss my ass. I'm not.
Turn that little iPad around.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here
Right.
like, you're sitting here pressing buttons. When I was in college and high school, I've sat there. I was an order taker at McDonald's and Wendy's and all that stuff. It's not hard to press a few buttons. Oh, you want a Big Mac. You want this. No, you're pressing buttons. So what is so hard about that job where you need a goddamn tip?
Yeah, tipping's getting out of control.
It's getting out of control. And I'm not going to tip you. And I had to check somebody the other day because it was like, oh, are you going to tip? I said, for what?
I'm really not a tipper.
Yeah. I'm not tipping you to take my order.
I'm not a tipper. You have to go above and beyond. And I was a server too. And I work in the industry. Like I go above and beyond every single time. And if people want to tip me, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. And this was before I wasn't a restaurant owner. But, I've never been that type of person, Ian, and you can look at me any kind of way, but you ain't gonna get no tip.
No, it's okay.
I'm not. I don't know why.
Listen.
I feel that I work so hard for my money. I'm already paying for that service. You guys are getting paid for working
Very
here,
true.
and I should get what I'm paying for.
Yeah.
And when and if you go above and beyond to make me feel super extra special, then I'm gonna be like, okay, you like this, here you
It
go.
depends. Sometimes when they flip around that little iPad, I might give $1 or $2 because, like, if they're super friendly and plus, like, I'm a person too that will go to a place and be like, "What's good here?" And, like, I take a little bit more time than like most people. And if they're friendly and be like, "Oh, I recommend you get this. Do you like spicy? Okay, maybe try this." And like they take their time with
that's
me.
above and beyond.
Right,
That's a little different.
That's
a little
service.
different.
Like that's
service.
great service.
That's a
so
little different.
Here's the thing. My stance is if they're giving great service and they're not just a cashier that you're getting paid already 15 to whatever amount of hours to do this specific thing. So if you're extremely friendly and I see your shit, it makes sense for me to be like, oh, let me tip you an extra $1 or something like that. Or my server that comes to my table, brings our waters on time, make sure our food is here, ask us questions, that deserves a tip. But if you're someone that is working in a stationary position and your situation is just to type things in, why do you feel like you deserve a tip?
We need to talk about these companies though, because have y'all been seeing these companies also? It's unrelated, but like they've been putting the health insurance as like an added fee on top of
I've
like you
seen that.
tipping. Then there's like health insurance, and then there's the taxes on top of that too.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with
Why
me.
am I paying for your employees' health insurance?
Right.
There's like a percentage.
Well, we kind of already are with the profit margin that they already increasing, and why are we going on top
Price
of that?
your food at a range that will pay for your health insurance or whatever your service.
They get out of control.
Yes. So, anywho, bringing that to a close, tipping, like many things in this world, is a subscription. You don't have to subscribe to that. You can make choices that don't require you to subscribe to that whole situation of tipping. So, use your mind, be mindful of your wallet. Moving right along.
Oh, I think we need to come back.
Oh, actually, did we do? Yes, actually, we're going to take a little break. We will talk to you guys in a few minutes.
Hello, ladies and gentlethems. If you're enjoying the show, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can not only be a part of the conversation, but you will also be in the know when we upload new content. Love and light to you all.